Parece que estamos feos, pero somos impresionantes. Sabemos hacer qué hacer, incluso lavamos trastes. En serio, de verdad. Ahí sí no estamos.
It is currently 4 in the morning, 3:54 to be exact, and I just boarded the train from Cleveland to Chicago and 5-hour layover in Chicago and then to Denver. But I'm going to go ahead and try and get some rest from here to Chicago because I've been up for about 20 hours now, which isn't bad, but I have a feeling I'm not going to get much sleep, but see how it goes. So, I am in Chicago for a 5-hour layover, and it turned out to be a little bit more than 5 hours because the train actually arrived early, which I don't think happens too often with Amtrak, but it's been a while since I rode Amtrak. Anyway, I'm currently just walking down to find a Starbucks and enjoying the views of Chicago again. I think this is the 7th or 8th time I've been to Chicago. But yeah, every time I enjoy it. All right, so I was just across the street at Fifth Third Center when I made the video that you probably just got done watching. So I just walked around for about 25 minutes. I tried to look for a hot dog place. I tried to look for coffee shops, several that are showing that do exist, which the stores, like the restaurants, are there, but they're closed. Then I saw a couple other places that looked intriguing, went over, they're closed. There's a barbecue place that looked really good. It's closed, which seems kind of strange for what is a little after 11 a.m. on a Saturday in Chicago. It's just dead. The CVS is open, and that's about the only place that I've seen that is open. So basically, I'm just going to go back to Union Station, grab a bite to eat there, and that'll be it. I'll just spend the rest of the time in Union Station. So it turns out that a couple other places were open here in Union Station. A place called The Junction, Chick-fil-A, and Jamba Juice. I ended up going with McDonald's. I still need to check and see if there actually is some sort of a lockdown here in Chicago, but I will say that before I arrived, actually before I even left this morning from Cleveland, it said that if you're coming from an orange state into Chicago, that you would be required to quarantine for 10 days, or however long the length of your stay is if it's less than 10 days. But there was no security in place to check or anything. It kind of seems like skeleton crew, even though it's starting to go on noon. But yeah. So, just made it into Denver Union Station. Apparently, there was a couple cinder blocks that I'm guessing probably some kids left on the railroad tracks, and I guess almost derailed the train that was in front of us. So it's about a two-hour delay, roughly. This is the Airbnb I'm staying at here in Denver. And it is really nice. I basically had time to run in. You see, I'm not even unpacked yet. Basically, I got my GoPro out here, my phone charger, my iPhone, and I'm charging my Huawei, and of course the stuff I had in my pocket, including a one-day pass. I just gave myself a heart attack. I thought it was that light, but that's the switch for that light. That's the garbage disposal. Lesson learned very quickly there. So I was kind of ecstatic because this was the first thing I checked. Apparently there's a fan in here. Washer, dryer, and it comes with detergent. That means I don't have to run out to a 7-Eleven and get detergent, which is nice. Very modern appliances. Got Coke, Sunkist, and a root beer, and an open water. That might be from the previous tenant. And an open skinny vanilla latte. As tempting as the latte is, I'm not going to drink out of that because I don't know if the previous people did or not. Pretty nice setup. Nice couch. This is kind of nice. Balcony. And I haven't even looked out here yet. And there's a scale, which can't be right because it says I'm 190, and when I weighed myself back on Easter, it actually, the door automatically closes, which is nice. I was like just over 200, so I guess it's possible I lost 10 pounds, or a little more than 10 pounds in 2 weeks, I think. Anyway, so basically I came in here to drop my stuff off because I was just able to clock in. I was kind of hanging out at a Starbucks. Got in touch with my friend. So I think he finished up what he needed to do, and I just noticed this table. This is nice. This is a really nice Airbnb. It's a little expensive, but considering how the prices are here in Denver, it's a remarkably good deal. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a shower because I haven't had one now in like 2.5 days, I think. So I'm feeling pretty rank. So I'm gonna take a shower, head into Denver, downtown Denver, I should say. This is the Tech Center, Denver Tech Center, or it also goes by Greenwood Village, I think it is. So I'm gonna get on the light rail after taking a shower and getting cleaned up, head into downtown Denver and meet up with my friend, and might shoot some more video, and we're also gonna plan out a bit more of the details. So I will catch you guys later. So I am meeting up with Ryan, and he has the car parked, and I think I saw him when I arrived, so we'll see. I just got off the light rail. What was it? Yeah, about a half hour. Not too bad. And I got stuck at the crosswalk, but I think that silver car is him. So, might recognize this guy. Hello. Just landed in Cebu.
With him.
Oh.
Cebu, yeah!
And the last time I met up with him, oddly enough, I was waiting for him at a train station.
Really?
Yeah, you arrived at Hong Kong, remember?
Oh my god, that's totally true. That was a nightmare, dude. They're like, go straight. It's like, it's circular though. How do I don't
I told the like concierge that I was like, it's a circle. She didn't appreciate that too much, but that's okay. I figured it out.
It is true though. That is,
Yeah.
Hong Kong is one confusing train station. So we're going to grab some food and drink right now, and probably catch up with you probably on when we get the car rented.
Oh yeah, huh? Oh, that'll be fun. Okay, I see.
The total and no gas option, so make sure to fill it up, right?
Okay, zone 3.
Zone three.
Can I get the card yet? Nope, leave
Oh,
card
not
yet.
yet, not yet.
Okay,
You'll
good.
make a noise.
Okay.
Well, also we have to do all over.
Uh-oh,
I
gosh.
learned it late.
All right, so we just got the rental car, and it is way too small. It's too small for Ryan, and the passenger seat actually goes back further, but I think even my legs would probably still be hitting, because this is up like an additional 2 inches. So Ryan's going back in to see if we can get the upgrade. We were offered an upgrade for $25, which isn't too big of a deal. So anyway, yeah, little late start to the morning, and the Denver RTD, the light rail, was running a bit off schedule, and it was actually reading stations off that we weren't even arriving at. Anyway, Ryan should be coming back any second, and we will be on the road hopefully shortly. So we are just, by the way, I'm recording.
No, I figured that out. Hey,
So
YouTube.
sorry. So we tried the Spark, and it is very compact, a little bit too compact. And so I was waiting in the car with the luggage, and I was expecting Ryan to come out and saying we got like a sedan or something. Comes out and says we got a 4Runner. So we have a massive 4Runner to take us to El Paso. But yeah, I don't think we need to worry about this thing not surviving any harsh roads or anything.
Yeah.
So
We still front wheel drive though, so it won't, you know.
So before we do much of anything else, we're gonna grab breakfast, because both of us are starving, and and coffee, and then yeah, see where it goes from there. So we just entered Las Vegas, and we had some confusion earlier on because we saw a sign that said like 61 miles to Las Vegas. And so we're both like, wait, what? And we just assumed that maybe Las Vegas was a lot closer than we thought. But here it's Las Vegas, New Mexico, which kind of looks like not a whole lot goes on.
Mexico?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot goes on here. It actually looks like a lot of glue together home type things. Anyway, just wanted to point that out. Thought it was pretty funny. Yeah. I didn't book a suite, but it says suite 403. And Ryan did book a suite because they only had 2 rooms left, a suite and a double. So I'm waiting. I haven't opened the door yet, but I think they gave me the suite by accident. Yeah, I definitely think that they gave me the suite by accident, so I might actually have to call Ryan. She said it was a double. Or maybe this isn't the suite, though it says a suite. But it's a double, but it's huge. I have a kitchen. That's not the light for the kitchen. That's the light for the kitchen. I did not pay this much for this room. I'm curious. I think I'm gonna have to call Ryan and find out because he might have just a standard double. I just heard back from Ryan and he said it's got a whole kitchen and the beds are in another room, which is exactly what I have. So maybe we paid the same, like we didn't really say the prices out loud, but I have 2 TVs. I don't think I'm supposed to have 2 TVs. Okay, and Ryan just sent me another message. He said, and 2 TVs, which is exactly what I have. All right, so we're going to cross the border into Mexico on foot. And we will be in the name of this town, Ciudad Juarez. I believe I'm saying that right. I've been trying to practice my Spanish, but my pronunciation's awful. And then we're basically gonna go down to Chihuahua. It's like a 5-hour drive, and just tomorrow's gonna be an easy day, which means I might be recording more. Today was get a lot of miles in and get as close to the border as possible. You can't get much closer than El Paso. So yeah, tomorrow we're basically gonna take a taxi or an Uber to the border, get across the border. We're predicting that'll probably take at least an hour. Get on the other side, get a taxi, takes us to a car rental agency there. We're trying to get with Hertz again. And then just get it for 2 weeks and drive down to Chihuahua for 5 hours. Hang out, chill, enjoy the sights, get some drinks, get some food before heading down to Guadalajara to meet up with one of our friends that we worked with in China. So I'm gonna end this part of the video now. I'm gonna get some sleep and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. So it is the next morning and I did talk to Ryan about the rooms. They are the exact same, but one of us got charged significantly more, but we both got the exact same thing. We've had breakfast and now we're getting ready to head out, grab a taxi, head to the border and see how the border crossing goes. So we are currently walking across the border. As you can see, there's quite a few cars in line, but we paid, it's a 50 cent or 10 peso fee to walk across this bridge. I'm not going to record obviously going through immigration because I'm not too sure how that is, so it's always kind of risky, but figured I'd at least record some of this. So Ryan, anything to say before we cross the border?
Why'd they make it uphill?
All right, see you guys in a bit.
I gave you my
So we got across the border rather quickly. We literally just walked across and there was no passport checking, nothing. Like we could have easily crossed without a passport. Anyway, we got some food, a little bit of trouble renting the car. The first place that we stopped at wanted to charge us, well, first time it was $1,600, then it went up to $2,500, and then finally they were wanting to charge us 5,000 US dollars or 100,000 pesos.
And like all of it was insurance.
Yeah. A lot of this stuff, like there was translation issues, but I think the translation issues were on purpose to try and rip us off. But we ended up going to an Avis at the airport. So yeah, the whole car issue, obviously it's continuing a bit, but we've been having issues with cars.